Welcome to the Watchalong. Fremantle versus Hawthorn in what will be a ripping round 9 tie. How are we all? Sean, Grooman, Matt Lang, Magnus, my brother, how are you? We are live across all formats, ranging from Twitch, YouTube, Sideline FM. We are live to you, ready for what should be an excellent game. How are we all? Tiger time, good to see you, my friend. This should be a ripping tie on paper. And usually when you say that, it means the games are absolutely garbage. Doesn't it? How often does that happen? But an exciting game nonetheless. Fremantle in some really good form. Gav, Chris, how are you? Hawthorn, though, been very impressive. It should be a ripper. I'm with you, Noah. I'm a big fan. Bradman, how are you, mate? Kate, good to see you. You know what? It's an easy one, Grooman. Clive, good to see you. Double Dummy on Twitch. How are you, mate? Should be a great game. Hey, mate, Grooman, it will be a bit of a late finish. I don't mind these 8 o'clock, though, in a game week and a midweek. Do you know what I mean? You're nervy. Double Dummy, you should be all right. You know what I do? You know what intrigues me is that purple. What purple would you call that? Is there such colour as royal purple? I've backed Hawthorn in tonight, Clive. I've backed Hawthorn in. I have backed the Hawks in. I did, Lewis. You know what? We were talking about it on the stream earlier. You see, like I said on the live the other week, I am intrigued what the caveats are because they specified trading it out. And they also made that big specification. The picks will only be validated on day 2. It has made me always think, what could it be? Like, what could the caveats be? You going free or Sean? What are my thoughts on getting Reid? Harley Reid is an absolute exceptional footballer. My issue with getting Harley Reid is Carlton doing what they always do. Another superstar complex. That's what worries me. Atouche, good to see you. Hey, sending my love to you, Supercoach Dog, and sending my love to your nana, mate, as well. Horrible time. Mate, please reach out if you need anything. I love you, brother. Love you. Says, good day. James, good to see you. Yeah, but like James, it doesn't really affect Carlton, man. Like I've said it a lot. Like Carlton fans like are living in like an absolute beehive if they think Carlton are tanking. Like I hate to break it to Carlton fans, Carlton are just shit. Like I don't understand why everyone finds it hard to say shit anymore. Like why do people struggle to say that anymore? What do I think the score is? Fuck. I'm not very good at all scores. I'm going to go 98-90. I can't wait, Guy. What do I think of the Hawks strip? I'm going to be really controversial. Blue bagger, much love. You know what? It's actually an official flag. So shout out Robert in the UK that sorted that out. Sells flags on eBay. Sean, I've sorted it out, mate. Thank you very much. I'll put in chat what it is. There you are. That's what we got. Just so she doesn't know. But Edwina, Poet, you're going with Essendon. Rate it. Oh, wouldn't it be lovely? Yeah, nice bit of touch at home. Nice bit of touch at home. I'm really excited to show you guys and girls tomorrow, Monday. No, I know she's not, Sean. It'll just be what we always do. The boys and myself will cook a tea and just let her know that she's a good mum. Nothing excited. Sean, cheers for the heads up. That's my fault. I didn't realise I called it the Optus Oval. Why am I stuck in 1675? It should be changed now, Sean. Let me know if that's changed. I've just changed the wording. Let me know if I've changed it. If I haven't, just call me a bad man. But there, I've changed it. But yeah, this should be an intriguing one. The hate anus, nothing worse, mate. Nothing worse, mate, is it? Ooh, them graphics are nice, then. The 3D logos are getting better from it. D-man. That's fine, mate. Mate, you're welcome in my office. Me casa is your casa. So yeah, anyone else doing anything nice for Mother's Day? Paints and moccasins. You can't beat it. Thank you very much, Tiger Time. Hey, Alex. Good to see you, mate. We've just done a hot video, me and Alex. Hot video. That sounds a little bit pause. A little bit pause. You know what, right? I'm so used to reading these stats when it's Carlton, chat. Seeing two teams at the top of their game in the stats. That's bad. Double, that's pretty impressive. Good innings from Mar, that, 96. Yeah, Kate, it's a tough time as well, isn't it? It is super cold. I don't mind a bit of cold, though. Ooh, a winery, James. Hey, Christine, my darling. How are you? Oh, I love that Tiger Time. You're seeing a low-scoring game? I hope not. Carlton are going to win tomorrow, says Clive. Jeepers. Callum, g'day, mate. Be nice if they did. G'day, Jam. How are you, mate? Hope you're doing well. Hawks haven't lost since round 0. I know, they've been pretty good, haven't they? Did you see the story yesterday about Patrick Voss having 4 gastro stops? Like, we're really running out of articles in the AFL, aren't we? Like, genuinely. You can't tell me. So, you know what? That Hawthorn kit, to answer your question, now I've got a good look at it. I don't know how I feel about that. Hey, cheers, Alex, mate. If we win the next 5 games, I don't think he stays unless Carlton play in the finals, Clive. Yeah, James, I mean, a bizarre turn of events in AFL. Innit? Sorry, it was 10, wasn't it? Cheers, Clive. Yeah, I remember it was quite a lot. Oh, look at this kid. Can I just say, this kid, brilliant. Toss the coin and piss off. It is a little bit cold. Look, I'm just keeping my ears warm and also my hair's a mess. G'day, Vader. How are you, mate? Old man's 87. That's pretty... Hey, mate, good knock, that. What is the average age nowadays? Someone fact-check that. Fact-check that. You back Fremantle, Martin. Yeah, I've got Hawks in this game, so best of luck for your tip, mate. Good to see you, Joel. How are you, mate? I thrive in the cold, though, mate. I thrive in the cold. I like it. My mood improves. 78 for men. I would have thought that would have been higher. Because the Bible says 3 scores and 10. And from my ancient Aramaic knowledge, that's 70, innit? 3 scores is 20 and 10 is 10. I saw that, James. 43 if you're a Carlton supporter. I did see that, Rational Roman. I have got a video coming out on potential coaches, but... Well, I think Carlton would bare minimum ask for what they asked for Charlie Curnow, Lewis, to be honest. So here we are, game about to commence. This should be a ripper. A ripper. A ripper. Hey, Guy, I'm with you, mate. I like the code, man. And we are off. How weird does it look like when they turn the lights out? And Ned Reeves taps away. Newcombe runs into it. Luke Jackson out the back finds Andrew Brayshaw. Brayshaw wobbly one inside 50. Jarman Impey just got there first. Couldn't do anything with it. Switkowski turns and goes. Tracy. Goggins like handball. Frederick. Dinky kick. Too dinky. Tracy absolutely mops up the defenders and we have a stoppage out of 50. Hey, good day, Mike. How are you, mate? What cuppa are we going? Where will I find it, Joe? I would love to read that article, mate. Here we are, little dancing feet. Young, Hayden Young, booted in. Will it be Mark? Tracy got there first, couldn't do it. Switkowski, menace, left foot, and behind. I'm going with Hawthorn, mate. Who are you going with? 76 if married, 88 if you're not. Jeepers, what? So you're saying that I've put myself on the kibosh. Free kick here. Young Max Ramsden goes inside. Ginny dances around. Oh, I'll check it out, Joel. Thank you, mate. I haven't seen. And Pierce spills the mark. Good hands. Weddle handballs it out in front of Wizard. Wizard with the snarly right foot. Has the first. Good goal. Good start. Interesting. James, it's going to be interesting, isn't it, that? Hey, Jack Park, how are you? Good start, that. Hey, that was a nice start, wasn't it? Nice cruisy start, Hawthorn. Yeah, I'm still not sold on that white kit, chat. Not sold on that. I don't know if I like it or not. 81.1 years, 85.1. Thank you, Petra. That is well low. If I had to guesstimate, I would have said near 90 by now. Pomming white looks wrong. Mate, it might be just the colours. Good evening, Charlie Blue. How are you? Hey, Alex, how good is he? Caleb Sarong burns one inside 50. Voss had it, didn't have it, and the umpires paid that as a mark. Jeepers. That is... Oh, for the Freo fans among us, you'd be pissed if that was counted as a catch in cricket, wouldn't you, at long? Was that a mark, chat? Not 100% convinced. Here we are, Patty Voss, 7-12 for the year. It looks very good off the right peg, and it's all the way through. WA Byers. Good kick, though. I mean, look, the kick made up for it. I mean, I'd probably count the mark if he could promise that kick. But... Blue bag of true. Hey, Shiny Blue. Enjoy your weekend of freedom. Oh, definitely chill. Spot on, mate, as well. But, like, genuinely... I suppose you could say he had it in control, but... Oh, Ampo, yeah. You Aussies love Stuart Broad, don't you? Jackson taps it down. Caleb, says Caleb Sarong. Gets it going forward. Murphy Reed, dinky kick inside. That's been way too easy against the Hawks. Hey, much love, Shiny Blue. Good to see you as well. Sasha Gray's YouTube, mate. Quality streamer. Sean, mate. Best of luck. Guys, it's a good game, isn't it? Way too easy against the Hawks, though. That Hawks will look at that vision, not be too happy. Sam Mitchell probably going to chin a phone after them two concessions. Tracy, usually good from this area. Not this time. 1-2. Hey, how are you? B1. Hey, I remembered. Very good game, isn't it? Nice and quick, Clive. Now we've said that, it's going to rain and it's going to be a slow game. Sicily clears his lines down the left. Ha ha! Massimo. Hey, I love it, Blue Bagger. They go backwards to go back forwards. That's nice. Jarman Impey left half back. What's Jarman Impey's Supercoach score? He goes down the line. Bit of a rivalry between the Hawkers and the Port. Ain't there? Hey, B1, some things I've got. Good memories, all right. The memory's all right. Sticky laptop. I wish I did, mate. I wish I did. Quick handballs inside. This is nice and passage of play. Cammy McKenzie tries to get it into the forward line. Brazen. Brazen, I tell you. Heath Chapman goes through the corridor. That is a very good kick. Jordan Clark finds Bolton. Bolton, nimble, nice. Frederick out on the left wing. Ball coming in now. Frederick from 50 has absolutely nailed it. What a start. 2-2, 1-0. James, I never forget, was it 20k his fine for doing that? I couldn't agree more with that article, Rational Roman. Yeah, Josh, I'm regretting it 5 minutes in as well, mate, to be honest. Was it 20k? That is absolutely... Like, if you actually put it into perspective, 20k for an aeroplane gesture is absolutely ridiculous. What did Reed get for the finger? Hey, Luke, how are you, mate? Connor Nash. There's the first clearance, as Double Dummies correctly said. Quick hands, Mitch Lewis. That's a nice dinky kick. Josh Ward finds Gunston. Good start. Bradman, spot on. Why have I left my torch on? Gunston here now. With the kick, had a stellar season, would be all Australian without a doubt. No substitute for class. 2-0, 2-2. 1k. So you're telling me, in the grand scheme of things, doing the aeroplane gesture is worse 20 times than sticking the bird? Absolutely off its tits. Gunston's been brilliant this year, though, just quietly. Like, I mean, phenomenal. Halftime menu. Well, I've just had chicken pasta, so I've had a late tea. I decided to do that. Alex has got me on a diet. He's taking it over. So, yeah. Just eat a bit later, which pushes out any cravings, you see. Clever. Murphy Reed. Maybe we could do something similar, Petra, with Wheater and Mackay, like just do the year loan. Ginny kicked off the boot. That's great tenacity from young Jordan Clark. Big effort needed here, and Caleb Sarong wrapped up by Connor McDonald. Christine, how good. Christine, honestly. I'm going to send Christine adoption papers so she can legally adopt me. A nice throw there by Luke Jackson. Caleb Sarong goes out wide. This is nice. Frederick finds space down that left. Dinky little kick, too cute. Tracy makes it look good though. Caleb Sarong, big right hook. And look at that from Blake Hardwick. Big, strong, ox-like boy. James, I reckon it'll always be there. I reckon that they're going to make another rule change, though, next year. I reckon, looking at the under-16s, I predict 2029, they will outlaw father-sons NGAs in the first round. Shy Bolton, inside 50, it's a dinky kick, finds Isaiah Dudley. Good football. Oh, yeah. Christine's cookies. Ridic. Very good cookies. My northernness is coming out there with the double O. I apologise, chap. Book, Luke. Blue Blagger, I agree. Here we are. Isaiah Dudley, 11 goals, 5 this season. Very purposeful run-up. He's not going to have the distance and spoiled for a behind. Josh, it's not eating your broccoli. That is a sign-off. James, you see, I'm for it. Oh, Weddle. Should be a mark if we're counting marks what we did earlier. Bit work to do from Hardwick. Big, strong, oxen young man he is. Quick hands, and here we are. The Hawks love that handball game. Mitch Lewis finds Connor McDonald. And there's a free kick. Late tackle on Connor McDonald. So my grandfather, Rational Roman, so he actually worked for them in the late 60s, early 70s. So that's the connection there. Oh, you can't beat a fucking barn me. Ah, oh, that's good. Yeah, we are going to do the World Cup, and we'll definitely do the replay of the Eurovision. Here we are, Jarman MP right wing going inside the pocket. And Mason Cox, bold mark on Gunston. One sock up, one sock down. You know what? I know we love to hate Mason Cox, but like when you look at how the Irish struggle to play football when their game is similar-esque, amazing how Mason Cox has made a career out of him. Drilled inside the 50 by Ginny. Mason's there. Comes out the back. Sam Butler! What a finish. We can do if you want, Sean. Caminiti, he used to be at the VFL. Noble Park has a great Vietnamese sandwich bar. Absolute top tier. They won. Fair call, that. You know what, Edwina? I actually think not enough's credit. Like, he has come to play a sport that there isn't anything like it. Like, genuinely credit to it. Sammy Butler back in the team, celebrates that with a great finish. You know what? I was watching a video by True Foot the other day, best small forward lines. Hawthorn must be up there as the best, would you say? Best small forwards, Hawthorn? Here we are, Caleb Sarong takes the header. Brayshaw drives it inside 50. It misses everyone. Bit work to do from Josh Tracy. It's a phenomenal pickup. Looking for the switcheroo. And Young, well, I say Young, loose word, Corey Wagner with the mark. Guy, that sucks. Springrail Vod, where's that? Mark, pardon my ignorance, my geographical sense of Australia is absolutely turgid. DD, I'd say it's definitely up there. I can't think of a better small forward, though. There we are, Corey Wagner. Going to blaze it wide. And how often have we seen this chat? 2 goals for 16, 3 goals 0. It's cost a lot of teams. A lot of teams. Babe, that ban me. Babe, ban me. Noble Park, innit, we go to? Noble Park, where we get the ban me from. Deer Park, sorry. I always get them confused. Here we are, inside 50, good mark. Mitch Lewis looking for some options. He peruses and he delivers. Jack Gunston. What's the average in Bombers? So Springvale near Noble Park. All right, cool. Sorry for ruining that. Noble Park and Deer Park, though, are basically the same places. They've both got park in it. Oh, that's better. Here we go, Gunston. Oh, is he going to bend back? That is outrageous. I don't think I've ever seen Gunston miss. No, I don't, James. Josh, like most ruckmen, they're never really highly rated unless they're incredibly agile. Very dangerous in there. How would Gunston and Marty fit in? Mate, I'd welcome them in. I don't think that's actually a bad shout, Bombers Rocket fans, now you mention it, because he's their main target, even though they've got Voss in there and a miss. He cranks up the marks as well, doesn't he? Yeah, but do you remember Bradman during the draft? He was like just a gangly twig. Oh my God. Can I just say, call me a skeptic. I don't believe they've got Snicko technology. I don't believe they've got Snicko technology at all. I reckon that's a myth. Oh, what would you recommend, Mark? What fish is good? Mate, the pork crackling blue bagger. Oh. Shiny blue, I'll rate that. Luke Ryan does his best to clear the lines. Murphy Reed looking for options. Spins it out of trouble. Gambly ball. Jai Newcomb with his left. Looking for Massimo. Does incredibly well to brush them off. Handball's back inbound. Cam McKenzie, can he find a kick? And he does. That's a very nice kick. Looking for options up the ground. Do I reckon they're cheating? Who are cheating? Oh, the Snicko. I don't believe they have Snicko. I don't. I reckon it's absolutely made up, bro. Chills, pancake recipe, good. Mason, another mark. It's just changed now, Langy. Hey, Shiny Blue, you've done well there, mate. There we are, Neil Erasmus, just right wing, looking for some options. Coming into the side of the pack was young Lloyd Meek, but here they come again. Handball's good. Cleared inside, 50 by Massimo, and another loose kick, Brennan Cox. Whiting, ooh. What did Rex Hunt used to say? The old Chinese fish, the whiting. Was that what he used to say? I'm pretty sure that's what he used to say. You know what, Ampol? It's definitely AI. I just don't believe they have it. I just don't. Look, call me a skeptic, but Rich Ewan put a great comment about it, saying that it's one of the main weaknesses is not sync with the audio. You see, I just don't believe the technology. Ginny pots one in. Gunston takes another grab, and he's going to have a field day, any chat. Mate, can I just say the amount of times that I used to have, when I used to have sick days, And Watch Rex Hunt was unbelievable, mate. That's elite, that, Bombers. I just don't believe the AFL have it. But, Mike, it's more scepticism because I just don't believe the AFL is real. Gunston does nail that. Does nail that. 4 goals, 1. You know what? I was genuinely shocked, right? When my father-in-law was telling me about Sandringham players. And he mentioned Rex Hunt. Right? And I was genuinely shocked because I was like, there was a fishing dude when I was a kid called Rex Hunt. And he was like, oh, no, that was the same Rex Hunt who played football. And I'm like, what? Genuinely taken aback. I just thought he was a fishing dude from Australia. I've heard him commentate. Murray Walker, mate, that is a blast from the past. Quick tackle there from Dylan Moore. Shai Bolton gets it out. Brayshaw looking for options. Spreading the play nicely. Hayden Young there. Goes back inside. This is nice, patient build-up. You know what? Fremantle, fair play to them. They've really added this like little panache with their ball movement. Here we are, B1 telling you how to make the perfect banh mi. What's the sauce they put with the pork? Oh, Sicily turns into trouble. Gets away with it, Newcomb. Oh, that's brilliant by Dudley. Great chase tackle. Gets the just desserts. I saw that, Mark, yeah. Yeah, so, like, to me, young Pom, we just knew him as the fishing shirt guy. B1, how good's that, man? Like, genuinely. Like, genuinely, I was fascinated. Because every Australian nature guy is just charismatic. Here we are, Isaiah Dudley jogs in. Looks nice off the boot. Good goal. 3 goals 4. Oh, Patrick Voss having 10 gastro stops. Elite, that. It shows how stupid we are as a football fraternity, doesn't it? Andrew, I'd be with you. Connor McDonald is my boy as well. I love Connor McDonald. Probably Ginny, though. If I can, I'll let you have Connor because I like you, and we'll go with Ginny. Do you reckon Grumman, is that the sauce I'm thinking of that's like a vinaigrette, but quite sweet? Grumman. Is that the name of it? Nook Cham. Have I said that right? If I've offended any Vietnamese out there, I'm apologise. I try my best. Booted in for the clearance from Hawks. Wizard, great pickup. Oh, dancing feet. Sends them all for a hot dog. Kicks inside 50. And Brennan Cox spoils that for the line. Am I in the drop Crips camp? Absolutely not, James. Absolutely not. Your captain plays all the time. You never drop your captain. I think that's a sign of incredibly poor culture. And to be honest, I think it's the other midfielders have got to work off him. Dink and saved on the line by Luke Ryan. Darren Mullane. What happened to him? Oh, I haven't seen Team America for years. I remember that though, James, but I just don't believe. I just don't believe you do it. That's insane, that, Chills. Could he have been Isaiah Dudley? Well, I mean, Isaiah Dudley is good, but I mean, I wouldn't say Isaiah Dudley is the greatest small forward in the league. Did he? I did not know. I apologise. No socks for me, Blue Bagger. That's heartbreaking. So I'm guessing he was young. Like, really young. Cleared inside half forward. Good mark by James Sicily. B1, how many pasta sheets is the perfect lasagna? This is a great subject. Mason Cox. Spoiled down. Connor Nash is my favourite footballer to watch because it doesn't look like it works. Cam McKenzie clears his lines up to the wing. Oh, Wizard is just a filth. He's just a pest. Dancing around, dinks the kick. That is brilliant from the Hawks. Lime sugar chili fish sauce. Fish fingers, mate. Fish finger and beans. Pucker. Yeah, B1. So at least 4. You see, I'm of the 6. I'm in 6. I like a lot of pasta. Don't know why I went posh then. Gunston with an up and under. Oh, behind. I got a Gunston card, chat. I don't know where I've put my card. Oh, I'll put them up there to keep safe. Hey, how good is the whiz, mate? Kicks up to the wing. Josh Tracy, good dancing feet. Heath Chapman finds Murphy Reed looking for the wing. Creates a bit of separation. Weddle did very well. Yeah, 6 sheets, man. You got to go with the pasta, mate. You know what as well? Don't mind a little bit. Don't mind a little bit of crunch as well in it at the top layer. Oh, B1, that sounds lush, bro. Jack Gunston, inside 50, centering kick. Ned Reeves got there, didn't take the mark. Connor Nash beats 4 Freo guys. And stoppage there to Newcombe. Yeah, I like a bit of Gunston. Ah, I'm with you, B1. Something about it. Guy, a bit BBQ sauce in there. That is controversial, mate. Apologies that I read that out loud to Italians in chat. Where's Christina? I'd imagine she's the woman to ask about lasagnas. Is this the grand final warm-up? I don't know. I think Sydney will be involved in that. Oh, that's clever by Brayshaw. Give and go. Looking for options. Down the line. Kick's not taken by a miss, and he's absolutely mauled there. Oh, yeah, Motts and Palm. Can't beat him. Is there a better cheese combination than mozzarella and parmesan? And, oh, Hardwick misjudges the flight of that ball. Patrick Voss gets goal side of him. Hardwick works hard. Switkowski gets involved. And Massimo D'Ambrosio has just got such calmness. Finds Carl Amon just on the left wing. You know what? I am controversial here, but I do not like barbecue sauce. And I know everyone's going to be like, but Pom, you like HP sauce? I can't do. Oh, combination, Magnus. Combination, though, of cheese. Parmesan and mozzarella together. Absolutely brilliant. Oh, Jed Walter, Mark. I'm big on Jed Walter, mate. I've never had mozzarella and feta together. That's a weird combination. Yeah, I just find barbecue weird. It's just such a weird taste. And you know, the barbecue meat lovers pizza, that is even worse when they use it as a pizza sauce. Brayshaw pops it forward. Tracy! Good kick. I did see in the news the other day, they were saying that Brayshaw's rubbish. Hey, Toby, how are you, mate? Oh, look. If you eat it, you eat it. Like, I'm just not a big barbecue fan, boy. Christine, how many pasta sheets, lasagna sheets in lasagna? Oh, that's a great goal by Tracy. This is a good game, chat. 4 goals 4, 4 goals 2. I'm going for Angus or Wagyu. I prefer Angus over Wagyu. That is such a niche thing from you, Paul. That is amazing. Have I used HP for a pizza sauce base? Nah, mate, you've got to have... Mate, for me, when you are having sauce on a pizza, you have to, in my opinion, have the whatever it is. What is it? Tomato sauce? What is it? The technical term? There's a technical term here, isn't there? The technical term for pizza sauce. You see, Christina, I'm a 6 guy as well. Here we are. Jai Newcomb just tops it out. Nick Watson dances. Oh, that's brilliant. Wrong-footed Bolton twice. Brennan Cox gets there first. He's going to be tracked under pressure. Oh, Nick Watson. Nick Watson is so good, chat. Paste. Tomato paste. No, but hasn't he got a name? Don't they call it like a certain sauce? Do they? Have I made that up? Have I made that up? Have I? I might have made that up, chat. So, there you are. There you are. Napoli sauce? It might be Napoli. I thought they had like a weird name. There's the quarter. You'd love Pommy to explain what, chat? So, Napoli. Yeah, but I thought there was actually an official name for it. So, unrestricted, so restricted free agency is in the top. Make sure they haven't changed it, actually. Let me just open up the 2023 amendment. I don't want to tell you the wrong percentage. 2023. So basically, unrestricted is 10 years. They haven't changed that. Let's just make sure they haven't changed the restricted free agency thing. I don't want to be that guy because they did change the percentage when the thing. So 25%. So if you're in the top 25% of your list, earners, restricted free agency, what that means at trade time, that if you wanted to leave Club X to Club Y has to offer a bigger contract than Club X is willing to match. Then you will get a compensation pick based on where you finish on the ladder, which the AFL haven't announced their new changes. Unrestricted, basically, you've got to serve 8 years at a football club. And it's 10 years non-removed as well. So, but 8 years, just see it as 8 years. You can just basically walk like any AFL, like any sport. That's like free agency normally. It doesn't matter how much I offer you, you can just walk. If that contract offer reaches a certain threshold, which is secret, the AFL has never revealed it, but it's believed to be around the top 35% of the list, you are entitled to a compensation pick. But it's not guaranteed. Restricted is guaranteed, providing it meets above 300k. Then free agency is if you haven't been at that club for 8 years. However, there is no force to be traded. There's no contracts involved. It has to be a trade. If the trade can't be facilitated, that's like Jack Martin when he went to the draft. So that's like Jack Martin when he went to the draft, or this year Cal Archie was just a free agent. There's no protection. I did Supercoach Dog. We talked about it on the last show. So I'll fill you in. I'm not surprised because, as I said in my draft video, I mentioned about there was a caveat that the rule was only going to be implemented end of day one. And it used an example. If you trade that pick, it's not on traded, the protection. So I'm not surprised. Not surprised. No, Charlie Curnow was still in contract. So he wasn't a restricted free agent. That's why we traded him. Restricted free agent was TDK. And unrestricted was Jack Silvani. Because the contract was so high, that opened up Carlton having a thing. Having a compensation pick. Because it was like, he was in the top 35% of earners at St Kilda. Robbie, I've been meaning to get round to you, sending my love and condolences to you, mate. I'm gutted for you. Robbie, good friend of mine, he lost his father in the last couple of days, so sending my love to you, mate. Please reach out if you need him. Please. Hey, Callie, great to see you. I'm glad you're not stressed out. Hey, Blue Bagger, that sounds good, man. Big up Celsius, Ampo. Nutella pizza. I don't mind a Nutella pizza, man, actually. Mrs. Pom is a big girl of eating the Nutella pizzas. I'm not a big fan, but I can eat it. But fair play. Fair play to her. Fiji. Good to see you, mate. How you doing? So I believe Zach Bailey is a restricted free agent from memory. Let's just double check that. So yeah, he is a restricted free agent. So what that would mean is you've got to offer more than Brisbane are willing to. So there is a caveat. Let's just say I offered Zach Bailey 1.6 million. Brisbane match, you have to trade for him. 1.6 million, Brisbane say, nah, fuck it, you can have him. They'll get a compensation pick. Andrew, it's a good question. So I do believe that you're starting to see a lot of the top teams go for smalls quite early, if you've noticed, right? But there is an old saying that halfbacks and small forwards are just failed mids. So that is a reason. I do feel like there is a bit of samey in the draft, though. People always look for midfielders. Hey, Teresa, how are you? No, so they just have to... So you've got to offer more money than they can match. So the AFL has a rule that when you match it, it must fit in your salary cap that next year. So you can't lie. So, like, let's say Collingwood had 4 million to spend and they just said 4 million a year. Brisbane would have to be able to physically show they can match that. If it's matched, it's almost as if he's got a 10-year contract. You have to trade for him. If they don't, you get a compensation pick. Second quarter underway. Love to see it. And drilled inside 50. Luke Ryan trying to say he got hurt, but that is a free kick, Max Ramsden. Benjamin King. We do love a little bit of Benjamin King. He's going to be ridiculous value, though. Did the siren just go then for no reason? Here we are, Max Ramsden. Great fish and chips. Looks wide on the left, and it is. Hey, Shiny, how are you? Look. Harry Van Hattem, look, to be honest, I think he's a lot better ruckman than Cooper Duff-Tytler, and I also think he's got something going forward as well. Definite free pick one. Here we are, Brennan Cox. Yeah, so they say, but they reckon Victorian clubs are circling, but I find it very weird. Hey, Kane, how are you, mate? Good to see you, mate. Here we are, Luke Jackson. Good little handball inside. Finds Brayshaw. Shy Bolton here. That's a great handball. Switkowski gives it back to Wagner. Leans the back. That's a great... Behind? That's a goal, isn't it? Can't see the signal because we're zooming in on people. What's going on? Pushing the back free kick. We've gone all the way back. Andrew, Weddle. I think Weddle's a very good player. I think he's got to clean his disposal up, definitely, especially his goal kicking. Here we are. Wagner chugs in. Oh, don't lie. We could have just gone with the first behind, couldn't we? That's niche, that double dummy. Roseanne! Cleared by Carl Amon down that left wing. And wrapped up on the left wing. And Paul, mate, that's a proper footballer, Josh Worrell, mate. He's a good pom boy as well. High Wycombe kid. Isaiah Dudley, that's clever. Well read by Dylan Moore. Impey coming out of the back half of the ground. Handballs it to himself. Let's just rack up disposals, he says. Punts it inside 50. Bit of work to do. And Brendan Cox does not want this battle. Watson has come from nowhere. What a tackle, Nick Watson. Oh, that's brilliant. Hey, I appreciate you, Shiny Blue. You know what? If Dacos goes to Tasmania, Teresa, honestly, I'd be happy. I know you wouldn't. Wombat's freezing, brother. Here we are, Nick Watson, dangling in the breeze, nails it. Good goal. 5 goals, 3. 4 goals, 5. He's probably my favourite player to watch, Wizard. Definitely. I'm pretty good at maths. 5 goals, 3 is not 39, is it? Oh, yeah, fixed it. I feel like Wizard, though, is incredibly likeable as well. I'm not saying Nas isn't, but I feel like Wizard is just incredibly likeable. But it'd be interesting what Tasmania do. Some of them, though, that Tasmania are linked to are the most bizarre people. I'm a big Sam Berry man. Here we are, Luke Parker and Luke Jackson nails it inside 50. Misses everyone. That is heartbreaking. Giant miss. Rich Zewin finds it hard. Well, you're an Essendon boy, aren't you, mate? So I get it. A huggable face, like actual huggable face, or a huggable face with like a fist. I don't know if Blue Baggy are walking me down a trick here. Really, you think he's a tit? I just always think he comes across like kind of likable, which is weird because usually small forwards are a bit of a knobhead. But 5 goals, 5. 5 goals, 3. Yeah, but have you seen some of the players they've been linked to? Like, every so often it's something good like Nick Dacos. But then it's like, oh, they're going to offer, like, fucking Liam Jones $2 million to come out of retirement. You're like, what? Like, do you know what I mean? Is this one of them? You know what? 2027 draft, you know that they've got to trade half of their picks. I would give you them all for Nick Dacos. Hey, Christina, how are you, my lovely? Like, genuinely. Like, and I would say that's a good deal. Because Nick Dacos is going to be a generational talent for 10 years. And thrown down Connor Nash. Couldn't get the ball. Bolton handballs back into trouble. That's got to be holding the ball from Brayshaw. He's fended off and kicked. Hibbins Hargraves, it'll be interesting because he's playing really good at halfback. But I reckon they'll give him another year. Hopper news. No, what is the Hopper news? Flipped out by Jack Ginnivan. Looking for options down this left wing. Goes down the line. Good mark. Yeah, they've got to give half of them away, Mark. I would then genuinely give 4 first to Collingwood for Nick Dacos. About time, though, isn't it, Kane? Because no offence, Hopper's been dog shit. Connor McDonald looking for options, goes back to Mitch Lewis. This is nice. Josh Ward. Jarman Impey, patient. Good kick inside to Cam McKenzie. Teresa genuinely 4 first. I'm telling you now, they'd sell him. Yes, please, babe. They'd sell him for 4 first. They'd sell him for 4 first, Teresa. Like, don't do a Pom having to explain why Charlie Curnow's not worth 8 first, because I love you, Teresa, but 4 first is ridiculous. Because Nick Dacos is one player. 4 picks inside the top 15. Jack Gunston takes another mark. Right? 4 firsts inside the top 15, right, of a draft is genuinely, should they work, better than Nick Dacos' impact. Gold Coast Gary Ablett from memory. I don't think it's as good as you think because it won it from memory. Arsenal. I think Arsenal unfortunately win it. Yeah, it was uncontracted signing. Oh no, yeah, it was uncontracted signing. So it was in the days of it was just a comp pick. Gunston nails that 6 goals 3. But genuinely, Teresa, I reckon, right, let's have a look. Tasmania, so, right, they've got to give up 5, 7, 11, and 9. I reckon if they gave up 1, 7, 11, 13, that'd be done. That'd be done. And they would trade 1 so they get an undraftable pick back. A draftable pick back. Oh, Teresa, I love Nick Dacos, but I'm telling you now, 1, 7, 11, and 13, all day long they do that. Cleared out of the centre. All day Collingwood will do that. With the state of their list as well, they'd have to. Good mark by Josh Tracy. Okay, so Tasmania have 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 11, 13. What do you reckon gets that done? Like, don't just go nah because you don't want him to go. Like, I wouldn't want Nick Dacos to go as well, but I dealt with it. And Gunston! Oh my God, we are generational game here, chap. What would you say? Be honest. Fair price. Bearing in mind, fair price. What do you reckon gets it done? He's so good, Noah. So good, isn't he? Ah, nails it. This is Gunston, man. Five first. Five first. I'm being serious though. Like, I respect you. I disagree. I think four first gets any player on God's green earth with pick one included. Thank you, baby.
You're welcome.
See, I agree with you, James. But Teresa, I back you in. If you're telling me he's not moving, I agree. Here we are. Murphy Reed burns in. Bit of pressure on Weddle, and Weddle sees it out. Who did I tip in that? Geelong or Collingwood? Collingwood. Barras Hammy, that's heartbreaking. Christine says hi, babe. She says hi, babe. Ned Reeve clears his line. Bit of pressure Connor Nash does well. Hey, Atom, enjoy. Okay, Teresa, give me a hypothetical. Let's say Gold Coast. What do Collingwood offer? Accept. What do they accept? Get it in the chat. Chat, tell me what you think Dacos is worth. But, Poet, I think it'll be a great game. It's a genuine 50-50. Kicked inside 50. Shy Bolton looking for options. Nice from Jai Newcomb. Goes down the line, finds Ginny. You sleep in the field position when Carlton lose. And Gonston is filth. Oh my gosh. I agree, Bradman. 3, I think, is the same. 10 picks, 5 first. Fucking hell. He's a very conditional player. See, I agree. I think it's about that. Gunston nails it. Gunston's another level. He's very good. Yeah, I'd say that's about fair. What's Butters worth then? I reckon 3 first. I reckon you'll see 3 first. The doggies will offer that. They'll try and get it for 2. There's no way Port don't match, so they're going to have to do a trade. I reckon he's 3. It'd be close to 4, but I reckon that would be one of them deals that's like 3 first with a second coming back. How much do you reckon Nate Caddy's worth? Like Nate Caddy. Just take the contract out of it. What do you reckon Nate Caddy's worth? Shower day. I wash every... I'm a bit anal, Bradman's dad. I wash every day. Yeah, I agree, James. Pierce under trouble. Ramsden wraps him up, gets the cleared. 10 minutes to play in this third. Cam McKenzie sees it out. B1, that's good. A first and a second. We're really split on this, aren't we? You see, I think it would be 2 first and a second like Ample. I think you've got to pay 2 first. It's the way they move the ball, though, Andrew. Have you noticed? They use a lot of handballs and they switch the angles, and he's just so good at leading. Have you noticed that a lot of forwards? So I'll take Carlton, for example, Andrew. Mackay leads up the ground back pocket to half forward. Kemp leads the other way, and McGovern leads century. You watch Gunson, he takes marks in different areas all the time, always on the move. It's good to watch. Brad Dawson, I think what they'll do is, though, I think Essendon always overvalue players, and they'll see the long-term tradition. So I think they would be asking for 2 firsts with a second coming back, which might be overs, but I do think Caddy in a good system could be a top player. Ned Reeve knocks it down. Cam McKenzie, the pressure, I agree with Tiger Time, is getting to them. So you'll see that's one that you sell on potential. Drilled in, side 50. 2 to beat. Ginny at the ground ball. Quick handball out. Murphy Reed just distributes the play, and Heath Chapman sees them out. Good kick. I agree, B1, but unfortunately, I think historically the AFL you buy on talent, and I think Essendon would sell that. Because I think if you look at Caddy in a horrible system, imagine what would happen if he was in a good system. Oh, I'm not saying you are trading. We're just talking about trade value because I was just intrigued. Okay, what about Harry Mackay then? Hey, Bulldozer, how are you, mate? Good to see you. Hey, clock it. Good luck, mate. Clearance kick. Sicily can't go for the spoil. Great hands from Pat Voss. Murphy Reed lines up. Empty goal square. Nails it. Big goal. Big goal. 6 goals, 5. They needed that. I reckon, Kane, I would sell Hopper for, if you bought me the first beer, we'd do it. 1 first, Supercoach. If Collingwood picked Menzies, would he still be playing? You see, I think Jai Menzies, I actually will stick up for Essendon on this one. I think he does need to drop down, and I think it'll help him. So I think he'll come back. Late first. Intriguing one, that. Okay, so Patrick Cripps, he's in the papers. What's Patrick Cripps worked? I apologise. Here we are. Jai Newcomb comes straight out. That's a dinky little kick. Oh, Wizard turns left foot. Oh, he is special. 9 goals, 3. 6 goals, 5. They are very good, these Hawks. I agree, Flip. You see, I rate him incredibly high. I think chat have been mean to Nate Caddy. 3 firsts and a 5th. Do you reckon, Supercoach Dog, do you reckon we'd get like a late first? Fuck, you know what? I'm against trading Cripps and you guys are teasing me. You're teasing me now. Noah, spot on. Nick Watson. We're talking elite there. I do. Give me a sec. DD. Give me a sec. We get nothing. Tell you what, if chat are giving me 3, fuck me. 11 first rounders. Oh no. This is what I love. And behind. Nice little start to this game, though. Nice little start. Caddy's no good. Chat. He's good. Oh, that's a dubious. Tell you what, we're getting some home call advantage. Bradman, they are indeed. You know what, though? I just find, like, you know, look, I just find it weird, like, if you were Carlton's list manager, I think you've got to... Cripps is up to him. Cripps is up to him. Genuinely, I think it's a bad move. Would I be upset if Carlton traded for Butters? Yeah. 100%, yeah. Because Carlton do not need superstars. Carlton need to be a little bit smarter and build a list. Because that would be all of our picks, all the hard work, and we need young talent. So I would be incredibly upset. Not saying he's not a great player, because he is. But not for me. Because that's going to cost 3 first. Holding the ball there. Hawks are on top of this game. Cripps to the Pies would genuinely make me question watching football again. I just think Carlton fans, you know what, like the Harley Reid, look at how Carlton fans reacted to Harley Reid. Can you imagine getting Harley Reid at the club? Can you imagine? It'd be the stupidest thing we ever did. Quick move here, Nick Watson, great give and go from you. Oh, Dave Gunston taking that. Oh my God, what's Neil worth? So he's out of contract for me. I don't reckon they'd match. Cheeky kick, and Gunston loses his foot in Brennan Cox. I actually think Brisbane won't stand in the way. You know what, though? Cripps to West Coast Eagles, I don't understand the logic from Cripps. Like, yeah, he's go back home. Oh, that's a great gang tackle. Cheeky little option. The kick is a delightful one from Dylan Moore. And adjudged a mark. Is Murphy Reid more complete than Jagger? At this stage, yeah. But long-term, Jagger will be a better player. Hey, Anthony, how you doing? Like, if you got Harley Reid in and Carlton, that's all of our picks for the future gone. Like, we need to get out of the Oedipus complex we're in. Mitch Lewis bending too much behind. 97-66 Brisbane. Brenda. 30-point loss for my baggers. I won't be surprised. He will do it time. Like, people have been harsh on it. Hey, love you, Alex, mate. Thank you very much. Just got your email as well. You're a superstar, mate. And 4 minutes to go. 58-42. In this first. Quick hands. That's nice. Shy Bolton. You know when you say he's misses, are we talking about his ex, Teresa? I'm not taking the piss as well. I'd never take the piss out of someone's personal life. Kicks in. That's a great kick. Great effort. We should do, but I just think the expectations are ridiculous. Hey, much love, Christine. How much would you play for starters? Well, starters is in that funny age, isn't he? Because he's young. So he's probably young enough for you to take a punt. He's probably young enough. Hey, much love, AD, don't worry. And blazed wide. Oh, sorry, Teresa. I thought you meant Neil. Sorry, I've misread what you said. I thought you said you were waiting for his missus. So I was like, are you like talking about Neil will come to Victoria if he's like mother of his kids, or has he got a new girlfriend? I don't keep up with things. Look at me trying to talk myself out of it because I'm so dubious about this because families are involved. Kicks in, Brennan Cox, Big Mark. Big Mark. And looking for the switcheroo. Yeah, but Josh, I think you're high on your own supply if you think Jagger Smith shit. Cam McKenzie looking for options. And spoiled 59 plays 43. Like, let's not get silly. I know Carlton aren't very good at the minute, but let's not get silly. Like Jagger's rubbish and things like that. Let's not get silly. So Elijah, I would say you would probably get a late second, early third for him. You'll probably get a second because of where he was taken. I agree, James. Blue bag of that'd be good, wouldn't it? I agree, Bombers. So, yeah, to answer your question about Elijah, I reckon it'll be like a second, third. Sid Draper, they're playing him in Sandful at the minute. So they're always slow. There was an article about Sid Draper the other day, actually, that Nix came out and said that they're just taking it easy with him because he's learning off Dawson. But he's had quite a lot of groin injuries early doors. But he's going all right in Sandful, if that helps. But most clubs don't rush them straight into the seniors. Hi, Carlton. Here we are, Cope. Oh, Luke Ryan. That was dangerous. Nick Watson came from nowhere. Quick hands and they clear the kick out wide. Define better player, Supercoach Dog. Lawler will have bigger plaudits for it. If you watch Cody Walker, though, Jagger's ready made to unlock that. So I can kind of understand why they've got him. He does, James. They're always slow on their development, though, James. They're cautious. Big mark by Luke Jackson. That should end it. Like, I know everyone wants him to fail, but... And he is learning a new role. Like, ironically, Jagger's playing half forward. Sid Draper's playing half forward and learning that role in the forward line. Big mark from Luke Jackson. I think they're limited to 6 games, Lou. So probably not. I'd be surprised if they play him twice in a week. Luke Jackson looking for options. Siren goes. Not good for Supercoach chat. How's Kerno going? Kerno's out with stomach. From memory. To be fair, even prior Knicks, and I don't rate Knicks, I'm with you, James. Prior to Knicks, they've always been a very tepid side. All right, chat. You want to play this game with me before we go on a break? Before we go on a break, chat, let's play World Cup Simulator. Right. So, Group A. Can I change that? Right, here we are. Here we are. Right. Group A. Why can't I change that? Can I clear it? Chat, can I clear it? I don't want South Korea as the top one. Chat. Oh, I can. Right. Okay, don't worry. Don't worry. I can change it. Right. I'm going to go Mexico win the group, South Korea. Oh, wait. Czech Republic? Oh, oh chat. Chat. What do you think? We are doing World Cup watch-alongs, of course we are. What do you think? What do you think? Chat, talk to me. Mexico, South Korea? You think Czechs win that group? Really? You're going to go... Hey, Scott, how are you, mate? See, I don't... So you want to go that way? You see, I think it's that, chat. I think it's that. Mexico, Czech. Good call, Mark, but... Okay, you're disrespecting my South Korea, mate. Switzerland all day win that group. Bosnia Herzegovina. What's their head-to-head? Canada and Qatar aren't a real team. It is half-time, it is. And Qatar aren't a real team. Right? Qatar aren't a real team. Brazil will win that group. Right? Morocco versus Scotland. Oh, it'll be like that. It'll be like that. Scotland have never got out of the group stages. Never got out of the group stages for a reason. You think the Swiss, then Canada? You think Canada can beat Bosnia? I think the Bosnians are too good, man. I think the Bosnians are too good. Group D, US home advantage, so that's got to take it in. Paraguay. That'll be intriguing, Paraguay. I love you, Scott. I just think Morocco will win. I reckon you'll get in as lucky loser, though. Group D is like Paraguay versus Australia. We'll be live on here, Bulldozer. I think Australia, just for what it's worth, get out of that group. But USA, home advantage, you've got to have them favourites. You got to have them favourites. You got to have them favourites. I'll do that. Germany will destroy that group. Côte d'Ivoire. And then Curacao is just literally a place you go and have beers in. You genuinely have beers in. Without a shadow of a doubt here, that is that group. I'm not even willing to negotiate that. Sweden and Holland are the top two in that. Hey, I love you, Scott. I've missed you, mate. I just think USA out there. I know you all want Turkey, but I just reckon USA win that. You can't see the group. Fucking hell, chat. You are hard work, aren't you? Hey, yeah. There you are, chat. Now you can see it. Now you can see it. Group G. Oh, God. Belgium lock. Belgium lock. Even though they fail at major tournaments. Egypt versus Iran is basically second place in that. We'll go Iran, New Zealand. Right. Spain, Uruguay. Spain all day. Uruguay. I'm going to go Cape Verde over Saudi. France, Senegal. I'm going to go Norway, Senegal, Iraq won't do anything. Argentina, Austria, Algeria, Jordan. Portugal, Colombia, Uzbekistan. Easy, this chat. Easy. Easy. England, Croatia, Ghana, Panama. So that is it. Then third place, let's look at groups. South Korea will go close. Canada will go close. Right, so South Korea and Canada will definitely get enough points out of that. Uzbekistan, no chance. Ghana, probably a chance. Croatia over England. Come on, chat. England will batter Croatia. Genuinely batter them. Genuinely batter them. Be 2-0. 2-0. Right, Senegal, we've got in Senegal, Norway. So that'll be 3 points minimum. Ghana will definitely... England are guaranteed to draw a game. But they'll beat Panama like 8-1. Uzbekistan will get fuck all points from there. So there's 3 there. Iran, a chance of a draw. So Turkey and Iran will probably sneak through. Algeria, Turkey, Iran. Scotland in there. Ecuador, because you got to look at goal difference here. Got to look at goal difference here. So where are the Japanese? Tunisia are gash, but are they that gash? Senegal, what's their group? Norway will batter them. France will batter them. Will they put enough behind them? Japan, they have pretty solid group. Sweden, defensively, it'll be 0-0. 2-0. Let's go Japan. Let's go Japan. Okay, right. Czech Republic, Bosnia. What a game, chat. What a game. What a game. What a game this is. Bosnia, Czech Republic, man. Czech Republic. I actually like this game. What are we thinking? Czech chat. Czechs or Bosnia? Where are you going? Bosnians riot. So you want Czech? Okay. You can't argue with that. Germany will win that. I'm sorry to all my Turkish brothers and sisters, but Germany will win that. At the World Cup, Germany, you just don't fuck around with them. Holland, well, the Netherlands, Morocco. Where are we going? Netherlands, Morocco. Which country's got the craziest fans? Turkey. Really good away day. I've never been to Brazil, but Turkey's a really good away day. Galatasaray. So Brazil, Sweden. Some great ties in the years 1958. Some great ties in the year. Brazil, a little bit weak than they have been recent years, but should be too strong. France, Japan. Are we happy with France? Are we happy with France? The Côte d'Ivoire, Norway. You know what? Controversial here, even though Norway have got Haaland. African teams always go deep. They always show it. Norway could win it, but hot day, chat. You going Norway or chat? Come on. Mexico, Scotland. Mexico, Scotland. Hot weather, Scotland. Big, passionate away army. But, I mean, to piss Donald Trump off. Surely. Going Scotland, Ampo. Never works like that, though. Never works like that. Not a chance in Blue Monday England lose to Algeria. And if anyone says it, it's bait. There is no chance. Carlton have more chance of beating Brisbane than Algeria do beating England. Right? Genuinely. USA, Canada. So with the Canadians, what? You've got Alphonso Davis and then some dudes that you've probably played on FIFA with. I hate to say it, but the Yanks in Yankee land, without a shadow of a doubt, chat. You going Canada? Elias, bro. That's a big call. No. You got Poch factor, bro. I can't help feel, chat, this is a little bit like Eurovision. This is a bit like Eurovision, and you just don't like America. You know what? You want Canada, chat, I will give you it. Belgium, South Korea. Oh, you see, there's something about the Belgians that I just don't trust, chat. Willpower, I've donated it to a good friend of the channel, mate. Will, I would have done, but I've given that to a young friend of ours. But we're going to go Belgium there. But always happy to trade, mate. Just get into my DMs. Colombia, Croatia, what a game. South America pizzazz versus Eastern European grit. That's pretty cool, that, Will. That's pretty cool. Colombia, Croatia. Why are you picking Croatia? I feel like Colombia. You've got to remember the heat, chat. Hey, I love you, Will. Mate, DM me, man. And if I get anything you want, let me know. Because I feel like people aren't taking into account the heat. The heat factor. It has always, historically, shown it. It's no love for the South Americans. Spain, Austria, no chance. Switzerland, Iran. Switzerland, Iran. Hey, I'm good, Knackers. How are you, mate? Find me on Insta or any of the things, Will. Or PommyInOz at YouTube. PommyInOz YouTube at PommyInOz YT at Gmail. Argentina, Uruguay. Masterclass, Portugal. Australia, Egypt. See, I don't mind the call of. I think people have undervalued Algeria. Hey, Mad Dog, how good? Australia, Egypt. I'm going to let you choose because you see, unlike you guys, I'm not going to cheat. Australia be a big win if Australia beat it. Because you got Mo Salah there, man. Hey, Knackers, send him my love, mate. Fucking Australia. Cha. Fair play. Back your boys in there. I'm not going to get in the way. Fucking hell. It's Germany, France. Oh, what a game. If two sides could lose, this would be the game. But I hate to say it, the lesser of two evils is the French. Feels like there's so many games in the World Cup, which there shouldn't be. Czech Republic, Holland. Czech Republic of Holland. I reckon, you know what? Controversial. I reckon the Czechs win this one. They're always due a slip, the Dutch. They always like a slip, man. But favourites would be them. Yeah, they always go well at the World Cup, Will. I couldn't agree more with you, mate. Brazil, Norway. You see, Norway are incredibly overrated because of Haaland, chat. Everyone overrates Norway because of Brazil just know how to do it, though. Like, Haaland's good, but he ain't doing it. Thomas Souček, mate, what a player. Like, I'm telling you, Haaland's good, but one man doesn't do it. Never a doubt England will beat Scotland. I'm not even questioning that. You know it, I know it, the Scots know it. England win that game all day long. Croatia, Spain. Intriguing because I don't think the Spanish... I don't think the Spanish are as strong as perceived, but I do think they're stronger than Croatia. Hey, Scott, that's amazing. There isn't one player, with due respect to Scotland, right? Due respect to Scotland. Due respect to Scotland. Not one of their players makes it into an England C team. And that counts. That counts, with all due respect. You got España. Canada, Belgium. You knock the Yanks out. Does this dream North American Cup come to a head? Belgium or Canada? You know what? Would it be amazing if the golden generation at Belgium was about to retire and they did it? Argentina, Australia. Chat. Argentina, Australia. Argentina, Australia, chat. Australia. Fucking look at chat. I appreciate the Argies, man. They're fucking good, mate. And here we are, third quarter, up and away. I've lost my score thing. You all right, babe? And stoppage there in the middle. Okay, quarters now, chat. France, Holland. France. Can't argue with that. Free kick, Luke Jackson here. 15 minutes, 15 seconds played. Little cheeky chip. Spain, Belgium. Spain, Belgium. Can you imagine if Belgium won that? Just so you know, chat. Can you imagine if Belgium won that? All the abuse the Belgians get. But Spain. England, Brazil. Quarterfinals this. England, Brazil. Harry Kane or bust. I can't remember. I don't think England have ever beaten Brazil at a World Championships. I'm trying to think. They haven't in my era. But now's a good time. Oh, chat. That's what I like to see. God save the king. And then Argentina, Portugal. This is a game. Messi, CR7, their last chance to win the World Cup. Caleb Sarong, up and under. What a quarter final this. You know what? I can't stand Portugal, but I actually think Portugal. I want Portugal to win this because I just hate Argentina more. But this would be guaranteed the last tournament of both of these guys playing at the top level. So it's a sad game. This is like a sad game. If this happens, we'll live stream this because I'll be sad. Two of the greats, we'll never see them ever again play at this level. So it looks like Portugal won that one in that vote, or where Argentina did. Fucking hell. What a semi-final, chat. France, Spain. What a semi-final. What a semi-final that is. What a semi-final. What a semi-final that is. You're all going France. I think the French are too good, to be fair. And I already know to wind me up, you're going to pick Argentina here, but I'll do it. England, Argentina. Tracy has had about 8 attempts to that mark, and the umpire has paid it. Interesting. England, Argentina, chat. And if you're doing it right, he should be England. England. There you are, chat. England versus France as Josh Tracy kicks. England! 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 Look at that, chat. Look at that. Come on, England. Up them. Hey, up England. Good. Yeah, yeah, yeah. 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 Hey, they are, chat. That's good times. Anyway, welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. That was good fun, that chat, though. That was good fun. Hey, you got to remember, though, Double Dummy, I didn't rig that vote. I was genuinely against that, if you remember. So, you've got to back me in that. I was genuinely against Carlton making the 8, if you remember. Carlton making the 8. Genuinely against it. So, you can't blame me for that. Anyway, I've got a job to do, chat. You put me off. You got me thinking about proper football, mate. Don't do that to me. Oh, no, we'll be watching it. Yeah, but it's their show, chat. What a goal that is. That is outrageous from long downtown. Absolutely nailed from Mitchie Lou. Look like a young Harry Kane. Lewis, I don't mind it. I don't mind it. But that is from 955 metres away. Dinky little chip kick there by Booty White Ryan. Finds Mitch Lewis. And an absolute skyscraper. Kobe Mainu make the England 11. I don't. I think I think you've got Declan's a lock. Rice is up there. Hey Danny, how are you doing? Rice is up there though. Rice is a lock. You'd have to play Anderson on form, wouldn't you? You'd have to. I don't think you can make an argument for Mainu. I think Mainu would be lucky to be in the squad. Problem is AFL's played at the same time, obviously the same day. Blake Hardwick, up and under. We'll have to pick, because the fixture list. Let's have a look. I've just typed in fixture list of the fucking AFL. Right, chat. If we do the Australian games and the England games, for obvious reasons, we need a third team. Who's the third team? I'll let you in chat now dictate who the third World Cup team is. Scotland. You can do that if you want. Holland. No, babe. Germany. Oh, God. Brazil. Don't mind that. Bit of samba. Spain. Don't mind that. France. Leeds. Antarctica. Don't mind Netherlands. Port Brazil, Spain. Got to be France. Yeah, but Mbappe looks like a turtle, man. Saudi, if they sponsor the channel. Ball comes in. Big mark by Lloyd Meat. Tracy said he didn't hold it long enough. Jeepers, mate. Spin the wheel for the team. Yeah, but I'd rather it be like a political decision, Langy, because if it popped up like fucking Curacao, can you imagine watching them? Ireland are in it, babe. James Sicily looking for a handball, finds Cam McKenzie, goes inside Weddle, spoiled like a trooper from Jordan Clark, forgets how to bounce a ball. Massimo ravages him like a dog. Dylan Moore in trouble. Isaiah Dudley, he's a pest, he is. And Moore gets the ball away. Spoiled away by Brennan Cox. We could pick it up on the matchups. I mean, look, I suppose we've got to do, like, who chose the opener as well, chat? The opener is Mexico versus South fucking Africa. Who the fuck chose that as the... Like, I would rather watch paint dry than watch Mexico versus South. Murphy Reid pushed out of the ball by Cam McKenzie. Good handball by Massimo. Ginny looks for the option. And he's snapped up there by young Judd McVeigh. I mean, Carl Warner even. Goes inside. Handball needed. Murphy Reid gets it. That's holding the ball, chat. Sam Mitchell looking a little bit. Jenny, don't be hasty. Yeah, I know they're the host teams, but that is... I'd rather watch America play as the opener. Genuinely. We did. We had Vuvuzelas as well, which was a nightmare. I might just do it case by case, but we will stream the England and Australia games all the time. And I'll put a poll up every week. And we'll do 3 games a week. Because obviously we've still got AFL content to do. So if we do too much... Like, I'll be streaming for 24 hours a day, chat. But we will do 2 or 3 games a week. Definitely the England and Australia ones. It's been a great game, Shiny Blue, hasn't it? We'll do the England-Australia games, though. Back our nations in. I'll even wear an Australia shirt while I do it. I kind of want to watch Curacao play, purely just for their lows. Wizard! No, 5 a.m. and 12. Midnight. 5 a.m. and 12. So it's either an early... The late nights won't be so bad. The early starts will be a tip. Babe, we are watching England. You... Unlucky, babe. Hate watch the worst team. Iceland to see you butcher some long-ass name, mate. I mean, it can't be that hard, can it? B1. Yeah, because obviously the Southern Hemisphere sides, with all due respect, aren't very good at rugby. And out of bounds on the full. We could hate watch. I mean, look, if Germany match up against Argentina, I reckon that's a great hate watch. Because I can't think of 2 teams I dislike more. Oh, bit of a problem there. Dylan Moore gets the tackle and Gunston can't control it. Yeah, please, babe. I believe they're all on SBS, Langy. June, mate. June. Are you alright, baby? Have you got that pain back? There you are, babe. Shiny, I agree. Look, we can do that. Like, off-season content we should do. I was thinking of doing a show, overrated, underrated. You know, Kane Cornton started doing it as Sicily takes that mark. To be fair, I don't mind the Dutch, to be honest. They're just overrated. Oh, I'd never rinse you for Germany being your second favourite team. I mean, that's totally fine. It's just, obviously, there's a bit of history with the English and the Germans. And obviously the French. Like, because the French just hold a grudge. Like, when we do the Eurovision thing, you'll see it. The French will hate, well, just voters, because they haven't forgiven us for Agincourt. And it's not our fault. Booted and go! And that's a behind from Lloyd Meek. She offered, to be fair. You make it sound like a false Mrs. Fan. See, I don't mind the Swiss. I don't mind the Swedish either. I'm with you, Double Dummy. Also Big Dog's coaching them. Good mark, good end-to-end stuff from Freo. Oh, thank you, DD. There you are. Don't forget. Would it be good if we could get like a German co-host if England played German? No, actually, it's not. I'd get cancelled. I'd get cancelled. Hey, I agree, Shiny Blue. Here we are, Giant Miss, left peg. Good goal. Fremantle itching back in it, chat. Bad idea, that. Can we get a German co-host? Hey, mate, have you ever seen Brodie Kemp and Jack Gunston in the same room? That is the question I pose to you. Big goal. Big goal. You got me out of sight now. We're talking about the World Cup. Got me all talking about the World Cup, chat. Got to get back into AFL mode. But another end-to-end work from the Dockers. We could get that kangaroo. Nah, because, mate, look, I don't think I could be horrible to a German student over here in America, in Australia, who's a female. I've got lines, mate. We've got codes. I've got codes of conduct, bruh. Codes of conduct. That's against my code of conduct. Connor McDonald goes out the back. Horrible kick. Attacks the ball hard. Bolton finds Brayshaw. Gibbs the give and go. This is nice now. Mason Cox. Acres of space for Murphy Reid. He drills the kick in. Hardwick can't gather it cleanly. This is nice. Fremantle showing a bit of patience. And Frederick, as he always does, finds a little bit of mark. Guys, spot on. It was getting a bit warm. That's why I took my beanie off. But great passage of play there from the Docks. Pushed for... It's not going to even make the behind post. Ned Reeves manages to accidentally throw that through. Well disguised by young boy. 52, plays 67. Matt Duffy. Unfortunately, Ireland aren't in it. I would have invited him. James, I mean, look, that's going to be good. Mitch Lewis, just down left half-back flank. And drilled in. Ooh, Brennan Cox, no mark there. Brayshaw in a bit of pressure. The tackle pressure from the Hawks has been simply sublime. Brayshaw goes down the line, out of bounds on the full. Back inside. 6-7. I did. Way. Leivega. You know, mentally, I just imagine he's German. And it's not so hard because I think he's saying Ross, but just with a thick German accent. Langy, that could be good banter. Why do you want me on the show, Prom? Oh, well, you're Scottish, and Scottish and Irish is basically the same country, isn't it? That'd be good for bants. That would be. You know, Carlton's media manager, when I had Rob on the show, literally, as we're talking, he's like, oh, Pom, this is Rob, Pom. And he was like, you guys will be best mates, weren't you? Like, being neighbours. And, like, we had to explain. We had to explain the historical relevance of why Ireland and England don't like each other. Quick handballs inside and a bit of a clearance for Erasmus. Working overtime. Tracy has run about 30 metres to mark that. Brilliant. Yeah, the Italians aren't in it. That'll be interesting to say that. Who is traditionally Australia's second favourite team? So, like, as an Aussie, like at the Olympics, who's Australia's second nation? Bolton dances off Frederick. Spoon feeds a handball forward. Impey intercepts. Sicily gives it out to Josh Ward. And down the line, out of bounds. Double W, could do. New Zealand. Really? The Kiwis? I would have thought you would have had a little bit of a rivalry, wouldn't you, with the Kiwis? I mean, I didn't know that. Is that reciprocal? Would the Kiwis say Australia?
We don't like the Kiwis when they claim money.
Yeah, but don't you guys claim, like, bans all the time?
Yeah.
Probably Melbourne. Second team is Melbourne. Is Melbourne not part of Australia now, Edwina? Netherlands, don't mind that from you, Donny. The Anzac Mayship. Good call, Langy. And dinky little chip inside, and hilariously, Jaya Miss falls over nothing. You could say he missed. Sweden. Yeah, so you see, like in England, when you grow up, the only time we don't ever support Australia is in the cricket, because obviously, but we support Australia if you're playing anyone else. So, yeah, like in our house, we always went for Australia in the any part of the Commonwealth, usually picked one. Sarong drills it in. With the caveat, I've never gone for Canada, but that's because they speak French. Shai Bolton goes out the back. This is good little handball working out the back. Jordan Clark looking for an option in the pocket. Goes towards the goal square. Well mark. Ah, that makes sense, Lewis. He's been quite quiet. Dinky little handball out the back. Erasmus blazes away and imputates the intercept. Ah, that's fair enough, Scott. Down the line. Good work by Piercy. Goes again, Brayshaw. Reed in a world of trouble. And hits the line. 4 minutes to play in this third. You know, it's always weird because New Zealand is very similar to Australia, two places that I've lived in the world, but they're the only two places where football, or soccer as you guys call it, isn't really important. It's just truly bizarre. Like everywhere else I've lived in the world, soccer's huge. 4 minutes to go. And Murphy Reed just can't quite grab that. Carl Amon asking for holding the ball. And I think he's been paid it. Oh, no, he's not. The way Carl Amon asked. Is that true, WWE? On the A-League? Look, I'll be honest, I can't really get into the A-League. I've tried. Carl Warner. Is that true, James? Hey, that's pretty cool, that shiny blue. Mrs. Pom asks a question. Dead or alive, who would you like to have dinner with? This should be good because there is a great selection of people in chat. So some of these will be absolutely elite. Jamie, part Norwegian. Oh, B1, yeah, I know, like it's a certain part, but you've got to be serious. Morrissey, great answer, Edwina. Straight to my heart. Blake Hardwick inside. Vedel, the Dalai Lama guy. That's a very good one. John Lennon, love it. Alexander the Great, good call. David Bowie, great call. Mrs. Pom, while people are filling in, who are you going with? Oh, oh fucking hell, we're going to get cancelled. Go on. Jesus. Fuck me. Arnold Schwarzenegger, Elvis Presley, Michael Jackson. Mrs. Pom has gone with a controversial one here. Splits the room, this one. But because Mrs. Pom is really into her psychology, she wants to sit down with Adolf Hitler to hear how his mind works. The Fremantle look like they can win this one, but their fourth quarters are amazing.
And you know it's bad.
I wasn't expecting it. Like knowing you, it makes sense because you like serial killers and like evil people, so it makes sense that you want to know what they were like. See, it's a good point. Mrs. Pom says he slept well and he committed atrocities. At what age would you choose Mrs. Pom? That's a good one, chat. Epstein. Is Mrs. Pom into painting? You see, Josiah agrees with you. Sean, as a psychologist, he agrees with you. Joan of Arc.
Oh, yeah, that'd be a good one.
Mrs. Pom's excited about that. There you are, chat. I mean, look, how many times makes Scott says makes sense you married Pom. It's like a test subject for life. Norm MacDonald, Nikola Tesla, I love that. These are good, these, chat. These are good. You know what? Sylvia Plath. Sylvia Plath. I haven't heard about it, but Odyssey, what is it? Let me have a look. Clive, I'm trusting you here that you're not like setting me up. Oh, that looks really cool, that I will be seeing it. No, she's gone to bed. Ned Kelly, don't mind it, chat. Ned Kelly would be interesting. Ned Kelly would be cool, actually. Jesus, good call, Grooman. Can you imagine meeting Jesus and actually knowing it's all real?
But you have today's
I appreciate you, Clive.
You have today's technology. So you can prove that would be real.
Mr. Krabs. Winston Churchill would that would be interesting. A man that led a nation in its darkest hour would be interesting. You know what? If we're going historical figures, Duke of Wellington would be up there. Do you know what I mean? That would be good. Harry Houdini would be good. Your dad, I like that, Mark. Shiny Blue. What did I miss, my friend? I used to walk from the Merry Station to Prince. I read it out. I think that's pretty cool, Shiny Blue. You're always much appreciated here, my friend. At third quarter time, Fred Flintstone. What would you make? Well, he was a vegan, wasn't he? That'd be a nightmare, wouldn't it? Harold Hall. That would be an interesting one. They'd be interesting, wouldn't it? You know, Napoleon would be another good one, wouldn't he? Genghis Khan's great shout. Manson. I'm assuming you mean Charles, not Marilyn. Smegoff, my good man. How are you? Nebuchadnezzar. I've said that right, haven't I? He was wasn't he the Babylonian king? Darwin. Plato, Cleopatra, Mrs. Pom says. These are good, chat. I'm still enjoying that we actually had it. Hiroki. Yeah, he's a mate of mine, mate. He's old Swooper. Are you putting Swoop Luke in your nomination for guys you'd like dinner with? Not a bad shout. Leonardo da Vinci. Sasha Gray. Great call, Langy. Marilyn Monroe. Great call. You know what? When when we were at school, we were asked a question in philosophy. It was like a subject of you have a time machine and you're allowed to go back any time in period of time and like do anything, but you couldn't kill anything. You couldn't kill anyone, but you would go with your powers. What would you do? And like loads of people like cheated and was like, oh, I'd tell like Chamberlain that Germany wasn't very strong when they first had issues and stuff like that. Like, you know, proper pathetic shit. And I did actually say I'd go back and have a crack at Marilyn Monroe. That was like my one thing. And I was the weird one. Tutankhamun, great. You know what though? Right, B1. Like, can you? I reckon any religious icon would be amazing. Steve Irwin would be brilliant. Muhammad Ali would be great. Edwina, who would you choose? You're usually good at this. Who would? Yeah, I know she said Morrissey, but like historical figures, if we couldn't have Morrissey, because he would have been my pick. I think he goes every day, Hiroki, everyone. Bradman's dad. No, fair enough. Bonnie Blue for a lads' night. JFK. Jackie Onassis would be interesting to speak to. Jack Black. George Washington. You know what? I'd always be fearful, right, is if you met someone evil, what happens if you like them?
Yeah.
Kane Corns, great shout. Bon Scott. It's an interesting one, isn't it? Because, like, if you only had one person, it's tough, isn't it? Because I would 100%, like, if you gave me, like, if someone came down now and said, you can go for dinner with one person, I would go with me nan, right? 1,000%. And it could be a waste, I suppose, in some ways. Like Matt said, his dad, it could be a waste because of these opportunities. But it would be sick. It'd be a tough one. Scott, that'd be good, actually. You could go with, like, your great grands. No, if you went with, like, your son 20 years down the track. Yeah, Andrew, you see, that'd be my fear. Have I ever been to Irish? Huh? Have you been to Rish? Rish. The International Review of Social History. Yeah, you see, James, that's what I was thinking then. Like, if you got your son, he could tell you, like, the next, like, he could tell you the next Brownlow Rising Star and flag winner for the next 10 years. So English, and then there's a wee bit of Scottish in there. And my nan is Gypsy. So kind of a mix. But like me, my birth dad and mum were both white English. But when you go down the family tree, so like on my granddad's side, have you ever heard of the Scarlet Pimpernel? What Scarlet Pimpernel is, who he was based on. There was the Earl of Crayford, is who he's based on. He's like a direct relation on my grandfather's side. There's like a bust of him and he looked like my granddad. It's absolutely off its bananas. Michael Jackson. Yeah, double dummy, yeah. So what that was based on was it was actually a collective of lords and earls, and he was one of them. So Walter Riley, fourth quarter begins. Neil Armstrong. Can you imagine it? You wanted to be a professional football player? Can't blame you, mate. Yeah, pretty cool that. My granddad did a lot of family research. I didn't. Ah, that was all him. Eleanor of Aquitaine. Ooh, mate. That's pretty cool. The Wright brothers. Very impressed with you, chat. These been some good answers. You know, actually, another one that I'd love to have dinner with, Emily Bronte, because she wrote Wuthering Heights, and that was like my favourite book at school. Soccer. I've enjoyed this, though. This was a good distraction. Good distraction from Mrs. P. Bobby Moore. Yeah, it'd be great to meet Sir Bob. Kicks inside. Ginny does everything. Oh, stolen from Tracy. And the umpire gives away the free. Sir Alex would be good. That's cool, that blue bagger. What position? Bobby Charlton? Yeah, you got to remember I'm a northerner, so double O's become book. It's when I'm comfortable. You guys make me too comfortable, chat. Murphy Reed, Caleb Sarong, good kick. Josh Tracy. Oh, yeah, because she had that, like, when she got divorced, didn't she? She disappeared, didn't she, for a while? With Marie Curie. George Best, be good night out. Ooh, in the midfield, mate. Starling, Jess. He'd be intriguing, wouldn't he, as well? Because he had severe paranoia, like a lot of evil people do. Tracy booms it in. Behind. From memory, correct me if I'm wrong, Double Dummy, isn't that a hotel in Richmond in the UK? Because that's not far away. It's somewhere in Yorkshire. David Attenborough, we good? Nice little handball. And it's turned over. Oppenheimer. Oh, mate, that would be a great goal. That was, tell you what, some good answers there, chat. Yeah, I'm sure it's in Yorkshire somewhere. That's got to be holding the ball. Lloyd Mead took everyone on. And it is. Rowan Atkinson, that'd be an intriguing one. Shakespeare would be a really intriguing one as well. Down the line we go. Surely that was a push. Sicily seemed to have pushed Tracy. Newcombe under pressure, gets the kick away. Ball bounces just before Sam Butler could take it. Sicily, good follow-up work. Good body work by Cam McKenzie. Handballs coming in now. Hawks looking assured. Down the line they go when Brennan Cox spoils it. Yeah, Andrew, it's a weird thing, isn't it? Because you wouldn't think the dominance of your hand would have a huge respect on it. Charlie Murphy, Michael Jordan. That's an interesting one, B1. Oh, Sean, I appreciate that. Hey, look, I think that'd be sick. Teresa. It's pistachios, mate. Kick comes in and big Mark. Tell you what, Max Ransland's got some big boy arms. Jack Ginnivan, right wing. It is looking good, Peter. We chip the kick in. Oh, and Clark had to make that mark. Intriguing chat. We've bonded tonight. We've bonded. We've bonded over imaginary dinners. You know who else I'd like, actually? Martin Luther King. Because you imagine being a big part of the Civil Rights Act in that time took some balls. Hey, I appreciate you, Atouche. Like, took some balls. Like, doing modern American history and covering that, like, that was actually mental. Was actually mental. So having the courage to do that and not be violent, pretty impressive. Shy Bolton flips it out. A miss. Spoiled. Good evening, Lucinda. How are you, my darling? Bomber's right. That'd be cool. Denzel Washington would be good. Vlad the Impaler would be good. Who was that weird woman around that time that killed that like killed everyone was like a psycho? Oscar Wilde. Edwina, that's amazing. That because I chose my favourite poet. So which is probably an obscure one. I'm very well, thank you, Lucinda. How are you, my darling? Oh, you've already asked me that, sorry. What was the Herb Society? What's that? Pretend I'm stupid, because I am. Yeah, I chose Sylvia Plath as mine. I was obsessed with Sylvia Plath at secondary school. Sylvia Plath. So she was Ted Hughes's partner. She's wrote some real dark poetry. Like, it's really vivid and lucid. Like, some of my favourite stuff I've ever read. Cleopatra. Jack the Ribbit. Can you imagine that? That'd be sick. Robin Williams. Great. Ted Bundy. Fucking hell, you wouldn't want to help him move house, though, would you? Shy Bolton dances round 1, dances round 2, gets the kick inside. And Tracy, as usual, tries to claim he was infringed. And Weddle will see them out. Chip kick. Good mark. TD, you'd be constantly on fucking edge. Genghis Khan. Don't mind that, Atush. Zodiac Killer, yeah? Josh Battle. It would be sick. Like, can you imagine? Like, that's why I think the Jesus one is a great shout. Because imagine knowing what was right. Like, can you imagine knowing it? Can you imagine knowing what was right? Like, having that power in your hand would be insane. Luke Parker off a step! Yeah, Mrs. Pom went with the biggest dictator of them all. Absolutely blew me away. Not bad call, Louis. The Herb Society is a fairly odd site that talks all kinds of urban use. Oh, really? Lucinda. You see, I didn't think it was that obvious. I thought it was like a special thing. Like that's cool, man, though. That would be cool, Edwina. Like, William Ellis would be a good one to meet, the guy who invented rugby. Like, why did you pick the soccer ball up and run with it? And did you expect it to go as absolutely crazy as it did? Liam Ryan, intercept mark, not counted. Murphy Reed's hands are there. Carl Amon's clean. Manages to get the handball away. Oh, he's fine, but Sarong. And a bit of work. Well, I mean, it'd be a cheap dinner, wouldn't it, with Jesus? I mean, like, the guy is pretty impressive. Hey, Edwina, it's super good. Like, honestly, I really recommend it. Langy, I don't mind that. Freddie Mercury's good, but Satan's an intriguing one. Hey, nice to see you, Kane. Yeah, I'd love to ask him, though, did he think it would go as batshit crazy as it did? Like, you think the history of rugby, the fact it's split into 2 codes as well, mind-blowing, isn't it, really? Like, would he have ever thought from a little bit of banter it would turn into what it is? Anyway, yeah, honestly, it's really good. Backstory's really sad as well with it, but when I was a kid, with a lot of emotions, it really helped. Murphy Ray dinks it behind. Anyway, on the subject of Satan, has anyone watched Lucifer, the TV show? Hey, that's pretty cool, that, Lucinda. Butterfly effect. You see, Bomb Rockets fans, I think the most obvious one would be World War II, wouldn't it? But, like, I would say, can you imagine all the... Like, if you didn't have World War II, would there have been so much progression in social rights in mainland Europe because of it? I don't believe so. So then would women have ever got equality in the United Kingdom? You'd never know. Do you know what I mean? It's one of them fascinating things. So, the butterfly effect is really dangerous. Let's think. You see, I would probably use the butterfly effect for the wrong reasons. It would be to right wrongs I did. And Jack Gunston with another mark. He's so good. Willpower. It's the Essendon in you, though, brother. Yeah, Lewis, I mean, that's a huge one. Isaac Newton would be amazing. Big goal. Gunston has been sensational today, chat. 11 goals, 7. He's been brilliant, and he's got a limp. Hey, mate, Teresa, shout out Frampton. And if you're lonely... It's mighty annoying with the Hawks, isn't it? It felt like that they were shit for 2 days. Didn't it? Is that 6 goals for Gunston now? Or 7? He had 5 at half time. 6. That's interesting, that, Pia. And Tracy, good mark. I can't remember the Cats ever being shit since I've been here, which is kind of annoying because I was nearly a Cats fan. So if you know, because we talked about Franz Ferdinand, I've got Franz Ferdinand in my head. Dun, dun, dun. Yeah, what, on Living or Dead, someone you'd have a dinner with? Go for it, Teresa, please. I'm interested with this because I reckon your answer will be good. So 55 plays, 11 goals, 773. Poet, hey, look, I don't think you can change teams once you're locked in. Out the back we go. You know what? Booty Ryan hasn't been so bad. And have you noticed he looks exactly like Cam McKenzie? Oh, I thought you said, is it my turn, Teresa? It was Living or Dead. Who would you like to have dinner with? Looking for the switcheroo. This is nice. Orson Welles. That's a great shout. Luke Jackson dances through one. Looking for the cheeky chip. Goes out wide and finds his man, Corey Wagner. Nelson Mandela. That's a great shout, actually, T. Brilliant. See, I knew it'd be thought about. That's the beautiful thing about Tiger Time, though, that he's so young. And he's got a vibrance for life. Felix. And he's amazing underpants. You know what? It's always an interesting fact about that B1 that the further back in time in history you go, it's very dangerous to judge them on modern day standards because a lot of what we perceive as bad now was just normal for them, which is fascinating. Bluebagger, spot on. Yeah, easy. Luke Jackson's filth, bro. No, but that's what I love about Tiger Time. It makes you just realise. I've got to say, Tiger Time for someone so young is incredibly respectful. What time do you visit? You know what? I'd want to live. I'd want to go back to the 80s, or I'd go back to the 1930s. I'd love to be my granddad's mate. Ooh, Alan Watts. Don't mind that, Edwina. That's a very good one. You know what? What about fictional characters, actually? Because you're all talking about it. So if you had to, someone who's not real, like fake people, who would it be? Michael J. Fox, a good call. So like cartoon character, or Battle spills it. Bolton tries to buy the high tackle. Pat Voss. Tracy outside of the Pegalenko. Big goal. They're back in it. Yeah, he was the modern day philosopher, wasn't he, Edwina? Did like all them big self-help things. Chewbacca. Don't mind it. You see, mine would be Han Solo. Monkey D. Luffy. Love that. Donald Trump. Not real. Mine would be Liam Reedy then. Doc from Back to the Future. Silver Surfer. Kingdom. I like this. Gargamel. Roadrunner. I like this. Wallachia. Was that the kingdom in south of Romania? Wallachia. That'd be a great name, you know, for a band. Wallachia. I think that's a great name for a band. Ah, Tiger Time. Morpheus, good call. Bugs Bunny. I am shocked no one said, who's the bunny from... Who's the hot bunny? Oh, Jessica Rabbit. Joker. I thought it was Edwin. I'm not familiar with his stuff. I'm just familiar of him from people talking about him who are more in tune with psychology and philosophy than me. Splinter from the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Jessica Rabbit, yeah, I'm shocked no one said that. I thought that would be a big one. Will Powell, that's not bad, mate. That I don't mind that. Galacticus. Drilled in. Rimmer would be a good one. I reckon it'd be good banter. Freddy Krueger. Fuck. I'll check it out, Edwina. I just remember some of my uni mates talking about him. Because one of them did philosophy at uni. Elvis and Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson. I like Elvis, though. Top Cat. Lola Bunny. Good shout. Big Mark. Patty Voss. 6 minutes to play. Thank you, James. That was clever. And Fremantle, as we talked about, fourth quarter. Okay, I will queue it up for when I'm in the bath. Right now, I'm queuing it up for you, Edwina. Thank you very much. Alan, what? I am indeed. And behind, that could be a big miss, chat. Billy Connolly. Don't mind it. Why will that change to 63? Thank you. Jai Newcomb looking for options down the line. Finds Nick Watson. You'd imagine if they can just get one more goal, this could help them out. Ginny goes middle. Finds Weddle. Hey, I'm up for it, Will. I am up for it, mate. Shrek. That would be elite. Trying to think of cartoon characters. Like, I'm trying to think of, like, you know what? Weird one. Elizabeth Montgomery's character in Bewitched. Edwin and I appreciate it. I'm looking forward to it. Genuinely, she was one of my first crushes, was Elizabeth Montgomery. It'd be an elite co. Samantha, yeah. Hey, I appreciate you, guy. I mean, look, we sometimes get... She was the cheeky one, wasn't she, Indora? Peter? Quality, that. Oh, actually, I thought of it, chat. Mulan. Not Mulan. Jasmine. Jasmine from Aladdin. Like, for a cartoon, dank. Yogi Bear. He'd be all right. Yeah, that was it. Sorry, thank you, Pete. Yeah. Oh, Frederick! Oh, what a goal! We're back in. Smegoff, don't mind that. Big goal. Fremantle will not die. 2 goals, 5 in this 4th quarter. And we're back in it. DD, I love it. Rapunzel entangled. I'm sorry, chat. Jasmine is super dank, man. Super dank. And she was tough and intelligent. Spinosaurus from Jurassic Park 3. That's elite. That's elite. Such a niche goal. Such a niche goal. I rate it. Oh dear, that's quality. Mowgli, he was good banter. What the fuck is wharfing time? Sweet Jesus. Another clearance. They're going to have to be careful here, Hawthorn. Josh Tracy takes them all on. Gets the handball away. And a miss nails it. What a goal. 10 goals, 15. 11 goals, 7. And we have a game on our hands. Hawthorn. They're getting hit with that many lefts. They're begging for a right. Elizabeth Montgomery in Bewitched. Dun, 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 dun. Magnus, Horace, Lubrical dead. He's gone Hitler as well. So him and Mrs. Pommer in the same boat. Hunter Biden. Mate, be all right on the laptop as well, wouldn't he? Be all right on the laptop. You want to give him the password to it, though, wouldn't you? This has been an incredible game. 3 minutes to go. Jai Newcomb, can he lift his troops? Cam McKenzie plays with fire. Oh, big tackle from Shea Bolton. Jarman Impey picks it the loose ball up. Inbound. What have we got here? And Shea Bolton gets the hold in the ball call. That was a late call. Andrew Brayshaw, left wing, goes backwards. Dick Tracy, what a shout, Smegoff. Was in the TV show of Aladdin, didn't they do it? Didn't Jafar like call like a clown? 3 minutes 20. Here they go, tap down. Ned Reeve, was he pulled back? Umpire says no. 2 points in it. Tapped forward. Jai Newcomb, he needs to get this clearance away. Down the right. Pat Voss circling. Good play there by Sicily. Just put the nudge on. And a good pick up by Dylan Moore. Good stoppage. You know what? I didn't click enter, but I was Googling it. Horace. So is that right from 40k? Warhammer 40k? That does look cool. But I now know. See? Frederick off the right! That could be game over. That could be game over, chat. 11 goals, 15. That could be all she wrote. That could be all she wrote. 2:30 to play. And it was another stupid turnover. Jai Newcomb under a world of pressure. Murphy Reed. Quick. Game over. Oh, can I just say, Hoops Crew, is that not the best fucking TV show? I mean, movie. I love Big Trouble Little China. Very good D. Chat's been unbelievable as well, to be fair. He's so good, Supercoach Dog. Now going to have to be pretty much perfect, but 4 goals, 5, 1 goal in the fourth tells it all. Teresa mentioned their fourth quarters are ridiculous, and she did not lie. Hey, Red Girl, how are you, my lovely? Great to see you. Shai Bolton looking for options. Frederick looking to go wide. Fremantle have just turned into a different side. Matty J inside. Is that a push in the back? Surely that was a push in the back on Young. And it is, and this is it. Game over. Game over, chat. That is insane. Genuinely, this fourth quarter from Fremantle, remarkable. You know, interesting facts about Big Trouble Little China. It's got Kim Cattrall in, like prime Kim Cattrall as well. It's a very good. You know what? Football is a lot more enjoyable, Red Girl, when you don't have a team in it. I've noticed. We should make this more normal. Can't believe I tipped Hawthorn. Nailed. Game over. 12 goals, 15. Fair play to the mighty Dockers. They have been faultless in this fourth quarter. She is as well, Rich Ewan. George Woggy, mate, it's not the best, is it? She was indeed, B1. You know what? Police Academy is just a sick franchise as well. Chat. Very good franchise. Like, they're all enjoyable. D, look, I'm telling you, we found the secret of sport. Watch neutral games. Genuinely. We need to find a new sport. Oh, Luke Jackson now turning it on. Turnover. Oh, he picks up his own work. Murphy Reed! Murphy Reed! Behind. Hey, I'm good, Lee. How are you, mate? Very well, mate. Very well. Thank you for asking. I hope you're well as well. Well, hiccups. And a minute to go. Johnny 5 short circuit. You know what? You know when short circuit when he dies? I used to cry all the time at that. 5 alive? 5 alive? Good. Hey, you are in my purview of movies. Hoops Crew, Big Mark, and Fremantle already know Luke Jackson's having a bit of a day out. She in the Star Trek films, I did not know that. Is that true? Big Bird. Inside they go again. Big Mark. Fremantle have been sensational. Wizard. The umpire's probably going to say that's holding the ball, surely. It is. Jackson's just a different lev, chat. Different gravy. Different gravy. Like, he's the best ruckman in the comp for me, pound for pound. I know everyone will say Max gone and stuff like that, but he is He's another level. Hey, hopefully, Red Girl, that's all I want. All I want. Something to enjoy. Fremantle get the job done there. And they are the real deal. Got to start taking these mugs serious now. I know we kind of downplay them at times, but they are a very good football team. Mate, can I just say, I couldn't believe he was dropped. Genuinely taken aback. Taken aback. But chat, thank you very much for joining me tonight. Thank you for the great company as well. Thank you for the great laughs as well. Really enjoyed it. Always a pleasure to hang with you on a Thursday night. See you tomorrow for the Carlton game, and then I'll see you Friday for the Pies Geelong game. And we're on about Kim Cattrall, Double Dummy. I didn't realise he was in the Star Wars Trek movies. Star Trek Wars. Star Dave Wars. But thank you very much, chat. Peace. See you tomorrow. Thank you very much.